Hey guys, it's Christy, and today I'm back for another video in the series I'm doing on the Law of Attraction Emotional Scale as represented by the tarot, and then getting advice from the universe. And so what I did in the first video was I used the devil to represent the very bottom of the scale, our most negative emotions, and the sun to represent the top of the scale, which is our most positive emotions. So I decided to start at the bottom of the emotional scale, as shown in the book Ask and It Is Given by Jerry and Esther Hicks. And this is the scale, 1 through 22. So our second video was the Nine of Swords representing number 22, which is fear, grief, depression, despair, and powerlessness. So you'll have to go back and watch those two videos. So the next step up the scale, because we're moving our way up the scale, I decided to be cool to start at the bottom and then, rise up to the top. So this week we're going to focus on number 21 on the scale, which is insecurity, guilt, and unworthiness. So the card I chose to represent this, that I feel represents it the best, is the Five of Pentacles. Because as you can see, these figures here are out in the cold. They are in need of assistance and help, and it is right behind them. There is the divine in there, there's warmth in there, there's everything that they could need. But they do not feel the worthiness to go in. So to me, there's insecurity, because the figures here are struggling and they're out in the cold, literally. So also, I feel like guilt would be, I've done something wrong, because they could go in and receive what they need, but they don't do that. And the unworthiness is exactly that. So in choosing this card, I felt like this representation can be a lot of us in times when we're feeling that insecurity of not being good enough, or not being worthy enough to have what we want. And so I decided to draw a card from the well-being deck to see what the universe has for us in the way of how can we move out of this part of the scale where this insecurity, guilt, and unworthiness are. Because we can make our way out of that. We are stuck there maybe by our attention to the circumstances around us, or from conditioning that we've received. So the card popped out, and the message is, nothing is more important than that I feel good. Perfect. That's exactly right. So don't do anything that you don't really want to do. Keep yourself in a place of feeling good. Reach for the thought that feels better and watch what happens. Okay, so some of you may be saying, well, I have to do things I don't really want to do. If I want to pay the bills, I have to go to work, and I don't really like it. So I think what they're directing us to do is find what we do like in whatever circumstances we're in. Because then we can keep ourselves in a good feeling place. And nothing is more important than that I feel good. So you can feel good right where you are now. I know it doesn't feel that way. But let's get more clarification here, because I want to find out how the universe would okay, there we go. Direct us in this situation. My happiness is my greatest gift to others. Wow, okay. So nothing is more important than that. I feel good. And now my happiness is my greatest gift to others. So you probably have people around you. And the message here is selfishly seek joy, because your joy is the greatest gift you can give to anyone. Unless you are in your joy, you have nothing to give anyway. This is true. And this is inspiration to move ourselves up the emotional scale too, because we have people around us who, if we're feeling unworthy, insecure, and guilty, we are contributing to negative emotion for them as well. So if we could find the happiness in whatever we're doing now, we can write down lists of positive aspects. That's a good, quick way to make yourself see the good in your situation where you don't think there is any. And it can be a little tough, but if you sit down and take the time to write down even one small little good thing about that situation that you're feeling negative emotion about, and you focus your energy there more and more, then you will start to feel better and better and bring yourself up into a higher point in the scale. And like I've talked about before, the goal here is not to move straight from 21, where we are here, all the way up to complete joy, freedom, happiness. What we want to do is work our way up slowly, because that's more realistic and it's a more sustainable. So you want to work your way up to maybe revenge or anger. Just don't stay there very long. Find something to get angry about. There's more power in anger than there is in unworthiness, right? And so it would behoove you to move your way up. And then from anger, you can move your way up to, let's say, worry or doubt. Okay? And then we keep moving our way up the scale. That's the whole point of these videos, is to get some guidance on how can we, when we're feeling those very negative emotions, how do we move our way up the scale? Because sometimes we feel like that's an impossible feat. So for this particular video, the recommendation is to find positives in where you are. Just one small positive. That's it. Just pick one small positive and focus on that every time you're in that situation, or every time you're in that place, or anytime you feel your mind going to the unworthiness, the guilt, the insecurity. Remember that one thing. Express appreciation for it. And before you know it, you're going to practice your way into feeling better and better about your situations. And nothing is more important than that you feel good. Okay, so I drew an oracle card. And the message here is Heartfelt Petition. This is so fantastic, because this is a way up out of here as well. Ask Spirit for help and express gratitude for what you have. That is exactly what this message has been. This is a way to feel, to make yourself feel better. Ask God, Spirit, Universe for help. You immediately will feel that you are not alone. And then express gratitude for what you do have. I love this card for us because it rounds out this message. This is the way up the scale. Ask for help. Express gratitude. And then here's an affirmation that you can repeat in those moments of feeling those negative emotions. I receive in divine timing. That also makes me feel more at ease. It's all about divine timing, and things are working for you. So ask God, Spirit, Universe for help, and express gratitude for what you have. And anytime you're in that insecure, guilt, or unworthiness feeling, repeat to yourself, I receive in divine timing. So I love this. I love making our way up the scale. In the next video, we're going to focus on number 20, which is jealousy. So I hope you guys will join me. Please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, leave comments on how you feel. Where are you on the emotional scale? Have you found ways to lift yourself out of the lower part of the scale into the upper part of the scale? Share that with us. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Cheers, guys.